Jokic's agent posted a picture with LeBron and Maverick Carter on Instagram saying, quote, "The summer of 2025 is the perfect time to make big plans for the fall of 2026. Okay, so go ahead, Em.
And just so everyone knows, Nikola Jokic he did not sign an extension with the Nuggets this offseason. So he's the option of becoming a free agent around that time as well.
Who's on that boat?
The Jokic's agent, Maverick Carter, and LeBron James.
Good, right?
It's an interesting.
He's coming here.
Well, what makes you say that?
That's been a rumor for a minute. Yeah.
By who?
God. Going back, I think it was right around the time. It started when they fired the coach, and Jokic was showing visible signs of frustration.
Uh-huh.
And then they started talking about his future and what the Nuggets were going to be. And it's all, like, it kept snowballing. I think
Kroenke said, hey,
I think that's how the question was born.
Right,
because,
but it wasn't Laker specific.
No, it was just Jokic isn't happy there.
Potentially.
And then Luka, the connection, they like to play together. That's how the Lakers got into it.
Who wouldn't want to play for the Lakers if you're a big star?
Well,
fair
but
enough.
they're friends, right? Luka and Jokic, I guess.
They're both Eastern European white guys. So
that's bad, huh?
Yeah,
I assume they're friends.
I mean, maybe they are. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
People assume I know every black dude in the country. So I assume every Euro knows each other.
That'd be a very comprehensive contact list in your
I
phone.
don't know everyone. I've never met the dude, but yeah. But that's how that speculation started.
I'm really glad you said that, because I think it's interesting that had this picture been taken a year ago, okay, I think everybody jumps to the conclusion that you just mentioned, which is, he's coming. But now it's like LeBron does not speak for the Lakers anymore. That changed like that.
Yes.
When they made the deal for Luka, it went about 80% of the way there, and then when the new ownership came in, that was the other 20%.
That's the only part of this that doesn't make sense.
So previously, this would have been looked at as like a proxy for the Lakers.
I'm not sure if the Lakers were actually on the boat.
They weren't, and that's why I think this is interesting, and that's why I think what the caption it says, the summer of 2025 is the perfect time to make big plans for the fall of 2026, isn't Laker, because this is his contract's up at the next summer. He's over the Lakers next summer. They're talking about plans for the fall of 2026. He's not under contract with the Lakers at that point. I think what this means is maybe LeBron is one of two things. LeBron could move somewhere else, or they could move somewhere else together. That's an option. Or LIV Basketball. LIV Basketball.
Create their own league.
There's always been, since the LIV golf thing happened, there's always been talk of an international league. Kind of like, not even necessarily a Euro league, but kind of like an F1 style basketball league.
To be played where?
All over.
All
kind
over
of
the place.
Barnstorm, mostly Europe, but the Middle East and places
like that. What was the Happy Gilmore golf? What was that?
Maxi golf.
Maxi golf. So Maxi basketball with LeBron and Jokic.
Yeah.
Okay.
An event in all these places. So you spend a weekend in Monaco. You spend a weekend in Amsterdam. You spend a weekend
bounce
in
around.
Rome.
Yeah.
And
Melbourne.
So the players,
you go
Jokic and
Tokyo.
LeBron on the same team?
Yeah.
Wow.
Which has been talked about by both the commissioner and LeBron's circle.
That would be a boss move if he created another league, LeBron, and took Jokic with him.
Jokic is the more important piece than LeBron.
Of course, but but LeBron has the LeBron-ness of it all.
I'm not saying he's unimportant.
It's
just that I think that it's, a little bit, and who knows, right? But this has always been out there.
That's
I would
good.
imagine. Look, let's talk about this too. While the vast majority of the players in the NBA are Americans, a significant portion of the stars are not.
Yeah.
Right? When you look at Giannis and you look at Wemby and you look at Shea and you look at Jokic and you look at Luka,
I'm also looking at paychecks.
Right. Well,
yeah.
there's money out there in the world. There's Chinese money, there's Saudi money, there's money to be had.
True.
And it's an interesting idea. You don't need to get them all, just like the LIV golf thing. They didn't get them all, but they got enough to make it go, well, they wounded this league. Their league's not great either, but now you have two weird leagues as opposed to one great one.
Like LIV golf, right? If I try and take their money and it fails, can I come back?
Not so far.
Okay, see, that might change things if you're Wemby, because Wemby's heading towards big dough in the NBA. But if
you're Phil Mickelson or Dustin Johnson or one of these guys towards the end of the line who probably had given up their competitive
that
angle,
still have names.
That have names, but I can get paid, and I wasn't going to win over here anyway, and I don't care if people like Dustin Johnson wants to fish and hang out and go, just live his life and have a bunch of money. He didn't care.
That would be boss. That's something you can't say that Jordan has done. Created your own league and made it stand up and work.
And let's take Nikola Jokic as an example here. I know we all saw the video of him freaking out over his horse winning a race this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
He was
You
so
saw
happy.
him crying tears of joy and popping bottles of champagne in an excited manner that he never had when he won the NBA championship. And so it clearly doesn't mean that he cares as much about the NBA championship as he does about his horses.
No,
so in this new league with LeBron James in Europe, he could play less, be in Europe, and potentially get the same paycheck.
Or more.
And
Yes.
so you pull someone like Nikola Jokic,
yes.
it's very intriguing to him, which is why him meeting with his agent is interesting.
I can do what I love less and make more money in a place where I really want to be.
Yeah.
And I'm closer to my horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? That sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, there's enough there to make you kind of go, all right.
All right. You don't have to deal with the drama here. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think that a player like Jokic, I don't want to say a player like Jokic, a person like Jokic, loves playing basketball and loves what comes along with being in the NBA and being an NBA star, but I don't think he loves being famous.
I think he loves this. I can do this, and they pay me a lot of money for it.
Right.
So I can go do what I love.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the idea of, well, I need to be in the best league in the world playing against the best players and all these things, like, yeah, I mean, okay, fine. I don't hate that, but that's not, I don't care about being famous. I don't care about breaking. I want the money. I want to live my life, and I could do that over here. It's an interesting idea.
Why not? Yes, absolutely.
But if they can take someone like Jokic, that's a huge blow to the NBA. That is your
AFL
multiple-time MVP, always competing for the MVP.
Yeah.
And if he chooses to leave your league,
it can't just be him. He's got to take some
gonna be
bodies
more.
with him.
I'm
There would be.
Who was the AFL's big get back then? I know the USFL got Herschel Walker.
Well, they got Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
They got Reggie White.
And then they got
Steve
Rocket.
Young,
Rocket was kind of the
Jim
last
Kelly.
one that went to Canada.
Yeah, he went to the CFL.
Yeah,
Because he
and
got
then-
drafted by a team he didn't want to play for.
Correct. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it could happen. You never know.
It's happened enough to where somebody's always going to keep trying it. The
course.
the USFL, I think, is the best example
They
of
had it going until they tried to bump up against
until
the
they
league.
tried to go to the fall. When
Yep.
they were in the spring, and because
They were killing it.
Reggie White, Jim Kelly,
Yes.
Herschel Walker, Doug Flutie, Steve Young, like they had real coaches over
Yes.
there too, like real guys.
LeBron does have a lot of power within. He's a global phenomenon.
He is.
He could actually sell a new league and make it stand up, and have the investors
over there,
over
right?
there,
Like, yeah,
someplace
yeah.
else, definitely where his name travels. And you
For
don't-
sure. But if it's
Yeah.
just him and a bunch of guys,
No,
I don't.
no.
You got to you got to do the live golf thing. You have to take enough of them to go, hey, let me go see if that's any good.
Yes.
Like I'll use myself as an example. I love golf. I like televised golf. I like watching tournaments on TV, and I was intrigued by LIV. I'm like, they got Brooks Koepka, they've got John Rahm, they've got Bryson DeChambeau, they've got some guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cam Smith, and you turn on, you're like, yeah, I don't know what this is. This is goofy. It does. I don't understand the format. It just doesn't feel important.
Turns you off.
And so
Yeah.
I was out, and I really
Yeah.
haven't dipped my toe back into it now. But if you sample it, and you're like, hey, is that Wembanyama?
Seems like everybody
that
likes basketball the way it
SGA?
is, and you
Yeah.
put them there. You know that video of Jokic, like being happy with the horse?
Mhm.
I can't tell when he was running over. Did he hug the horse or
Yeah,
the jockey?
both.
He hugged them both.